Hello my friends, Tony here with MTD, and today I have the great pleasure to spend time with an inspiration of mine, Dan from Dan's Custom Machining. First we're going to talk a little bit about this Herco and what inspired Dan to want to go this route with the Herco machine. So Dan, Herco, Dan's Custom Machining, tell me what inspired you to want to make this purchase.
Big thing that inspired me is Herco's just quality of machine build that's out there. I mean, the robust of the big plus spindle that comes in it, the spindle torque you get out of it. I mean, you can just take massive amounts of cuts in stainless and steel. And then also dealer support here in the Cincinnati area was a big thing that sold us on going Herco, having that support if anything would go wrong.
Well, the machining that I understand that you do, with you having a lot of secrets, does deal with a lot of the harder materials. So the rigidity you mentioned needs to be exceptional, I would think, right?
Yep, the rigidity of it to handle all your super alloys and your heat-treated steels and your tool steels and stainless plays a huge role in what we do. We have to be able to remove a lot of material, remove it fast, and remove it accurately.
Accurately is a big component of what you do also. So between the rigidity and the accuracy, I can see here that it says Herco Big Plus. Did that Big Plus come standard?
Yes, the Big Plus comes standard on the machine, which was a big selling point for us. Just having that extra contact really makes a huge difference as far as long gauge, tool gauge length tools. You can really push the limits there because you got the contact both taper and on the face contact. And that also allows for better accuracy. So even if you would get it, your tool is staying in the same spot because it's got that dual contact face on it. So for your higher RPMs, long run, it's more accurate.
Speaking of higher RPMs, what RPM does this Herco go?
The 12,000 RPM is the standard for this machine.
Very good. You also mentioned service was very important to you, and we know that Herco as a whole has really good service in general. But who is your local team that you work with here in Williamsburg, Ohio?
The local dealer here for Herco is Reynolds Machinery out of Dayton, Ohio, and they're super great to work with. And like you said, Herco also does a great job at keeping parts in stock there in Indianapolis, so you're never down for long if anything would go. Luckily for me, we've had this thing for almost 2 years now and never had an issue with it, never had a service call on it. So
you didn't call them just for fun because you want them to come out and hang out?
Nope.
No need.
No need for that.
Well, Herco we know is a quality machine. A lot of what we know about Herco is the uniqueness of the conversational software. Can you talk a little bit about what you like about the software that comes with the Herco machine?
Yeah, the conversational software on this is awesome. You have, one of my favorite features is the NC merge, so you can merge a conversational program with a CNC program. There's a lot of stuff we do. You might do the basic stuff at the control, but all your complicated 3D surfaces you're going to do off of CAM software and a model driven, reduce less errors, and then you can tie in what you do at the control and just plug it right into what you posted from your computer. Or say you want to make probing routines to inspect something, you can do all that at the control and then merge that in with your CNC side.
Sounds like a pretty good time savings.
Yep, big time savings. And then also just having the ability to do all your adaptive tool paths that are out there now with keeping long gauge length and taking small radial cuts fast. It has that built in to where you don't even have to do, it's like its own CAM package built into the control.
And as far as the outside programming away from the control, do you have a preferred method of software?
Yes, outside of the Herco control we use Fusion 360 to program everything offline.
I've had the great opportunity to do a lot of symposiums with those guys around the country. And I can honestly say I enjoy that software as well. It's a great choice.
Yep, good choice, and their posts are really good for the machine.
And we've talked now, Dan, about the Big Plus, the rigidity. We've talked about the RPM of the machine. We've talked about the service that comes along with it. What components do you make here at Dan's Custom Machining?
Mostly here we're a job shop, so we do a lot of tooling and fixture work, and then we do product development for your consumer good industries, and then we also manufacture bracketry and stuff like that for the machine tool industry. And we're slowly trying to get into higher volume production style work.
And if somebody has something that they need support on and you can help them machine it, how would they get in touch with you?
They can find our info at our website, www.danscustommachining.com. Send me an email, daniel@danscustommachining.com, or give us a phone call at 513-490-0046.
That's excellent information. I appreciate it. So guys, this is Dan. This is the Herco. I hope you've learned a little bit today, and stay tuned for additional videos.